Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. So, long overdue, we really need to give this car a wash. So I figured I'd take you guys for just like a POV view, and I guess we'll just play some car wash for the day. So I actually already cleaned the interior. So interior is good. I figured I didn't really want to film that because A, it'd just be too hard to film, and two, everybody has their own way of cleaning interiors. But I'm going to show you guys the external cleaning process and the engine bay and the wheels. We'll start with, I guess we'll start with those two first, the engine bay and the wheels. So I guess let's just get to it. I've actually never really cleaned an engine bay before, so. Actually, I don't even know if you guys have seen the Whippled. But yeah, so first I'm cleaning an engine bay, so I don't know, let's get cracking. I got this like spray. It should like kind of break down some of the grease and stuff. Engine bay cleaner, so I'll give this a shot. But I think we're gonna actually use like our cordless, our cordless pressure washer. So let's give this a spray. Yeah, I try to clean my car at least every 2 weeks, but it's been like probably 2 months. But I know you guys know how that goes, just life. It gets to ya. So I guess to kind of tell you guys what I've sort of been working on, I kind of want to start doing, I mean, I have like 3 trains of thought on different series of videos that I kind of want to start pumping out for you guys. One of them is kind of like an explain series where it's like a deep dive into engines, where really it's just going to be kind of like a full animated video, and I kind of show you guys just kind of technical details, specs, firing orders, you know, just kind of everything on engines. So right now I'm working on one for the Voodoo, but I've never animated anything before, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna, because I want it to be like high quality. I don't want it to be kind of like a garbage video. I really want to start upping my quality for what I put out there on YouTube for you guys. So, and oh, by the way, it's just intense wheel and tire cleaner. I've tried using all these products before with like, you know, like wheel cleaners that's supposed to like break down the grime. I never find them working very well, so we'll probably end up just spraying them and hitting them with a brush and some soap. But we'll see if this one at least breaks it up, because on the Brembos, the brake does cakes really easily. Give these guys a good spray. Make sure it's like evenly coated. So I'm sure some of you kind of know how this goes, but you kind of get fixated on one thing, and everything just kind of hyper zone into one thing you're excited about. For me, I don't know why I can't get my mind off of a GT350R. It's a car I've always wanted. I remember when they first came out, 2015, somebody introduced me to them, and kind of why they're so special. I was in the Marine Corps at the time, but more specifically, I was in the schoolhouse. And I remember this dude like showed me this car. I was like, okay, yeah, I've seen like advertisements and stuff, everything's posted online, but I didn't really know anything about it. And he started talking to me about like how it was a flat plane crank, 5.2 liter, how high it revs, like how like cool it is, because we all know the Voodoo is such a vibey engine. Like, it's certainly not the most powerful by any means of any of the Shelby lines, but oh my God, is it cool. And I remember then in like 2016, 2017, I got really obsessed with them. But I was like a Lance Corporal in the Marine Corps. I didn't make a lot of money. There's no way I could go out and afford a GT350, even though I wanted to so badly. I remember like trying to crunch numbers, like, yeah, dude, I can do like a $1,200 car payment. Thank God I didn't. But I ended up getting a 2014 GT Premium, you know, still certainly a super cool, super nice car, like a bit over 20 grand, so it wasn't terrible. I mean, certainly a lot better than the 60, 70 grand that the GT350s were going with markup from the dealerships. But I remember like seeing them. I just traveled to dealerships all the time to take a look at them. Between San Diego and LA, it was like my favorite thing to do on the weekends. And I wanted one so bad, and I definitely could have bought a GT350, you know, kind of years following. You know, I had my ZL1, had my 2018, obviously I have this one, which is, you know, buying this brand new, that's easily within, you know, GT350 territory for price. But I wasn't super willing to kind of take the risk because it's my daily driver only car. And there's certainly some fears with GT350s, right? We've all heard the horror stories, but I don't know. I just nowadays, that's like all I can think about is getting a GT350. And it's definitely something I want to achieve. It's something I want to show you guys for the channel. I think it'd be awesome content to film. And also too, I mean, ideally, this is kind of a pipe dream right now, but ideally, twin turbocharge the car. And oh, I just think that'd be so cool. But again, we're far ways from it. But it's still always fun to look forward and have goals that you want to reach. All right, so now what I think I'm just gonna do, I was gonna like spray the engine with water. I think it's probably plenty because this is soap will mix with water, and I think that should be fine. We'll just kind of give it a spray and then we'll start brushing a little bit and see how clean we can get it. Oh, so by the way, guys, this is like probably $60 from Amazon. It's a cordless, hose adapterless needing. I guess you don't need a hose to hook up to it, so it just comes with a line and then you just fill up a bucket with water. And for my apartment living guys and gals out there, it's pretty nice because my parking garage does not have electrical outlets and definitely doesn't have any hose adapters, so. Just gotta wait for the water to get sucked into the line. I think that's plenty of soap. I got this brush. I think she'll help clean this pretty well. I don't know what it is. I really hate cleaning interiors, but cleaning exteriors, engine bays, not too bad. Wheels are not my favorite, but not the worst. It's the interiors that I just dread so much to clean. There's like too many nooks and crannies. Although a clean feeling interior is definitely probably like the nicest feeling though. I don't know how well we're really gonna get. Make sure I don't start bumping caps. Yeah, I don't know how well we're really gonna get into the banks, where the coil packs are, but try and give it at least a little bit of scrub down. That's probably pretty good for our first time washing engine bay. I should really look how like professional detailers do engine bays, but it's like 25. I think we'll just give this a really good rinse. I'm going to spray with like some McGuire Shine, and I think we'll call that good for the engine bay. Okay, so I think we'll just let that dry a bit, and then as long as there's no like soap spots or anything, I think we're good. And I'll just give it, like I said, a spray with the McGuire Shine. So I think we can move to the wheels now. Definitely one of my least favorite, but we'll give it a go. Take the water spout off. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to cleaning wheels. Hit them with soap, brush them, a degreaser, and then we'll shine them, and oh, that looks pretty good. But these wheels just get so nasty and caked in brake dust, but it's kind of the name of the game with Brembo's, though. I'm sure you guys are pretty familiar with that. Also, what I want to do, I want to paint my brake calipers red. I wish my car came with the red calipers. Not the end of the world, but it looks so much better, I think, if it did. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do, since I have so much of this stuff and I still see a bunch of dirt in the wheels, I'm just going to hit them again with this stuff. Let's actually fill this back up. Oops. Okay, bring this bucket over. Gonna do process step 2. Yeah, I do really like these GT Performance Pack wheels, and I would absolutely keep them if they came in a larger width. So they're, I believe they're 9 in the front, 9.5 in the rear, but I want to go with 10-inch in the front width and 11-inch in the rear, which we will do with the LMR MPH1s, probably in bronze. And let's go rinse the other side now. Oh, spray back. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good actually. Okay, I think those look pretty good. So I think we can move on to the rears now. Luckily the rears are not that bad because they just don't cake up as much Brembo brake dust as the fronts. Our handy dandy brush. What I need to buy is definitely a smaller brush. This one does not get into the spokes very well. So I can see all the grime coming off though. Okay. Hit this with some more degreaser. I think that's good. Let's move on to the other side. Yeah, guys, I can't recommend one of these things enough. It comes with 2 batteries. It'll easily last, like one battery will easily last like 4 or 5 car washes. It comes with a soap adapter, like you saw, the actual water nozzle. It's like 60, 70 bucks on Amazon. And just look up like a cordless, hoseless pressure washer. Very pretty wheels. Incredibly annoying to clean. Definitely need some smaller brushes. But, I mean, here it is, guys. Here's the process of what we do to clean our I guess our wheels, our engine bay so far. We'll get to the rest of the car. The body's so easy to do with the pressure washer. So easy. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Hit it with some more degreaser. Nice. Oh, I hate how I just dirtied up that water, but whatever. Perfect. Oops, and then we'll do the last one. see what these little guys are. Probably just a bunch of wheel kick up. Yep. You guys will definitely get a bunch of that if you go boost. There's just the wheels will just shred themselves. And you'll have all the tire fragments up against the rear bumper. Okay, not bad. Let's check out the engine bay. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, we got the wheels pretty good. There's still a little bit left, but we're kind of getting it with just this rag. But I guess that's kind of what I get for going so long without washing the car. A bunch of caked up brake dust. Hopefully the rears aren't this bad though. I think it looks alright. Yeah, at least this little bit of brake grime comes off super easily now. But I think just with a better set of brushes and probably some more degreaser product and not going as long between car washes, we can take care of that pretty easily. But yeah, you guys can just see on the rag, it wasn't a perfect wash. But that's alright. We're also going to coat these tires too in like a shiner, so they'll look pretty glossy too, and that'll cover the remnants of all this brake crap. A car I also missed though that I was just talking about, like 2014. I think it'd be so cool to get another one of those and build it out, but I don't know. GT350, I want to do that one first. I also miss my Camaro Z01 1LE because I don't want this to be like a dedicated Mustang channel. I mean, not that that's bad or anything, but I'm not like super partial to Mustangs. Like, I love them, but I also love my Camaros and Corvettes too. I think that's pretty good. The wheel's perfect? No. But do they look nice? Yes. Especially with some shine treatment. Okay, I need to actually run back in and get something, so what I'm gonna do Let's actually go and just refill these buckets while I'm at it. Alright guys, we got the rest of the supplies to finish washing the car. So, we're gonna try the smoke wires on the engine bay, see what it looks like. Just kind of hit the major parts. I really want to get a carbon fiber intake tube and open air filters, just because this doesn't look that good. It's just not pretty. And we are in the business of pretty here. I guess we try to be. Yeah, so I see like a little bit of soap suds on the supercharger lid, but we won't go over it again. Kind of pointless. This should look plenty nice. Thank God for hood struts on the S650s. I don't know why it took Ford so long to finally get hood struts on their cars, or on the Mustangs, I guess. Alright guys, I think it's a pretty good looking engine bay. We'll call that done. What I do like to do is get this plastic. Okay, so now time to just get the car. All I really do is I just give it a quick little rinse, hit it with soap, and then spend pretty much the rest of the water rinsing it to get all the rest of the soap off. There we go, that should cover it for the rinse. Time for the soap. And there we go. I just kind of give it a quick little scrub down. This is the part where I don't think I wash cars all that well, because I don't think this is like the most protective for paint, but at least we're not running through the slapper style car washes. Yeah, I feel like you guys are probably gonna make fun of me for how I scrub the car, but if I deserve it, I'll take it. Now, let's get these back up. Luckily with this paint, you don't really have to go crazy cleaning it. It seems like debris kind of falls off, and this is not ceramic coated. I think probably at some point we'll ceramic coat and do some sort of PPF on it, but for now I don't really mind. I hate playing a game of like trying to keep your paint perfect, because it never will be. Like it never will be, even from the factory. It just isn't. So it's kind of like a game of anxiety that you never win. So I kind of stopped worrying about it. I had that problem with my ZL1. I would just hyper obsess over how perfect the paint was, and I spent money PPFing, ceramic coating it multiple times, doing a wrap, and I don't know, that kind of stress that you apply to yourself just is not worth it to me. So if we get little rock chips in the front, what's going to happen? Like it's every car. Like you're never gonna have perfect paint. So I just stopped worrying about it too much. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So now we just get to rinsing. There'll be a few spots you kind of have to touch up with a microfiber towel, but overall should be pretty good. Oh my God. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys, for the rinse. So now we just take our towel, and it's again, probably we're not doing the paint any favors, but we're just going to take our towel and then we'll just do our full dry. I need to get one of those Derek Barron Productions tough towels. If you guys can't tell, I am a fan. And that's pretty much it, guys. So we're just gonna do a few last minute exterior detailing and then pretty much done. Yeah, just put that in there. Nope, not this one. So this is the stuff that actually makes the wheels and the tires shiny. Probably should have dried the wheels off a little bit better before hitting with this, but oh well. Funny is this stuff kind of has like a bluish hue to it. You guys probably can't see it very well on the camera. It's almost like turning the black wheels almost dark purple, dark blue. And then we'll just kind of shine some of the exterior plastic pieces. What's up, man? This part's a little monotonous, but at least it's one of the last parts that we do. Definitely gotta get the exhaust tips. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The last thing I really do is let's take some glass cleaner, and then we're just gonna clean up any little last spots that we find. This looks great. Hi guys, and that's how we do it. So car is clean. I got quite a mess to clean up. Alright guys, well yeah, we'll call that clean. So appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Hopefully this helps you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.